Hey Flosstube, welcome to Creative One Studio. How are you guys doing? This looks so crooked. It looks like let me see if I can fix that. That's a little better. I don't look like I'm leaning. The horizon line behind me is straight now. Okay, it was bugging my eye. Maybe you didn't notice it, but. So welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today for a short visit. Today is Saturday, December 11th. We have one more weekend and then it's Christmas after next weekend. Yeah, wow. I don't know. Where does the time go, right? So this past week, I'm doing Vlogmas, as you probably already know, and that keeps me busy and I'm really enjoying it. I'm learning a lot, just reminiscing too about past Christmases and things, so I'm really enjoying it. I missed yesterday. So Thursday we didn't have our grandkids again because they still had some congestion and coughing, and Brianna was so sweet. She's like, I just don't want to get you guys sick before the holidays. So I told her it was fine. They'd had this cough for a week. I figured they probably wouldn't be contagious. And I'm like, we're fine with them coming over. Like, we miss them. And thank you, Jesus. So, but she, you know, overruled. Let's say that. So I appreciate her, you know, being concerned about us. So that was very sweet. But anyway, we decided, well, we're just going to go Christmas shopping instead. That was the plan. I'm like, well, let me get my Vlogmas done and I should be done by noon. Okay, so I get to the house at noon and I have to, no, it was 11:30. I get up to the house. I'm like, okay, I got to edit this and get it uploaded. It can upload while I'm gone. It's fine. Well, as the video was downloading from the SD card into my Final Cut Pro program, editing program, I didn't have enough room on my computer, so it like froze and deleted the entire library in Final Cut Pro, which means my video that I never have finished and never got uploaded with all of our out west pictures of the Grand Tetons and all the animals we saw out there and all of the fun videos Kevin and I took on our trip that I had downloaded into Final Cut Pro, and I had already started editing the video. I didn't have a whole lot left to do on it. I wish I would have just got it done and uploaded it. This wouldn't be an issue. But now it's all gone. I think I have all the video and pictures still on an SD card. I hope I didn't format that card. So there's still a possibility, at least I have the pictures and videos. And then what it did is it took what I was trying to download from my SD card, it also deleted those off the SD card. So needless to say, it took me 3 hours to get the video done on Thursday the 9th. What I ended up doing is I'm a big Google search or YouTube search and find out if there's ways to recover things, you know, from your Final Cut Pro. You know, I tried that and that didn't work. And then I found a video on how to recover lost videos and photos from an SD card, and I had to pay $118 for this program that I downloaded, but it recovered the video I had done for Vlogmas. So I ended up getting that done, but by the time I was ready to go shopping, it was like 3 o'clock, and I was just fit to be tied. I was exhausted because that kind of stress really wears on me. And we decided, you know, let's just go shopping tomorrow. We'll go early, and that way we don't have to worry so much about all the traffic, because we needed to go down towards Detroit to the Great Lakes crossing. And it's busy there this time of year, no matter what time or what day you go. But if you wait until people are out of work, it's just too much. And it's not fun to shop in all of that, driving in all that traffic. We just didn't want to have to do that. So we spent the rest of the day doing other things. There's plenty to do this time of year, right? So then yesterday I said for Vlogmas, I didn't do a Vlogmas because I was gonna do, you know, just some of us shopping and that kind of thing. But then we ended up getting home, dropped the stuff off, put the groceries away that we bought, and then we went to some friend's house. And so I just didn't have time. We left in the morning to shop, and we got our shopping pretty much done. Like, there's just a couple things to get. So that feels really good. I've never done this early, so that feels good. I just got to get things wrapped, so that's awesome. But anyway, so I missed a day in Vlogmas, which is okay. I'm not gonna pressure myself to make sure I do, oh, you have to do one every day. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying it, and I want to continue enjoying it. So I'll have a link below where you can go watch my Vlogmas videos if you haven't. What else did I do this week? Oh yeah, so Tuesday we took off a big part of the day as well, and my Vlogmas was about going antiquing, so you'll see the haul I got from that. And then Wednesday night, yeah, I did Witch Paint Wednesday with Kristen. Didn't get a whole lot on my painting, a whole lot done on my painting, so I'm not even gonna show that until I have a little more progress. But then that night I went live in the Patreon group, and it was gonna be a stitch with me. I gabbed the entire time. I didn't put one stitch in, but we had a lot of fun, and I did a bunch of giveaways in there too. So it's been a very busy week, but a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So let's get going. I don't really have any announcements, I don't think. Oh, I forgot Q&A. I didn't look at the questions. All right, I'm gonna have to pause and go look at that because I didn't do it last week either, so I'll be right back. Hold please. Linda asked, will you be making any of those designs into cross stitch patterns? She's talking about the paintings that I'm doing in my Vlogmas. Absolutely. There are several that I plan to make into cross stitch patterns eventually. I already have a huge list going, and then that's like on top of that. So I love all your comments. You guys, thank you so much for commenting on my videos. I love reading them. In the last Flosstube that I did, I asked, what is your favorite movie quote that you, or favorite movie quote that you use all the time? That was a lot of fun to read, so I appreciate that. I'm just going through real quick to see. Marcia, she said, if you are so busy, why don't you skip Vlogmas and enjoy your holiday season doing the things that you love? Well, I'm loving doing the Vlogmas. So I explain in Vlogmas Day 11, which is today, Saturday, I explain why I'm doing Vlogmas. I'm not gonna do it here because that would be ridiculous. Because it's repeating and I don't want to do that. But I do go into why I was, fired up to do the Vlogmas this year. Will I do Vlogmas again next year? I don't know. I can tell you that I'm enjoying it, and is it creating extra work? Yeah, but everything that's worthy requires a little bit of work, correct? So I'm fine with it. It's all good. Everything else that I need to get done is getting done, so we're all good. But I appreciate her saying that. Thank you, Marcia, because she's worried about me taking on too much. And so, yeah, I appreciate that for sure. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, somebody asked where can I watch your Vlogmas videos. I'm going to have a link in the description box below. But also, if you go into YouTube and you just put in Teresa Kogut, both of my channels come up. So Teresa Kogut's Creative Whims is what you're watching Flosstube on, and then my art channel where I'm doing all the Vlogmas is just Teresa Kogut. So there you go. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for all your comments. I read every one of them, and I give you a heart. If you ask a question, I answer you normally right there. I shouldn't say normally. I always answer right there, so you have the answer right away, and also in case you miss the next floss tube. But I like to go over them here because other people might have the same questions. So moving along, what do we have next? Whips. Okay, I don't have any art whips other than, like I mentioned earlier, what I'm working on for What You Paint Wednesday, but I didn't get a lot done. So we're gonna look at cross stitch whips right now. I have 2 new starts this week. I didn't get the one fully finished. It's sitting there still, but I'm hoping this coming week I can fully finish that. It was the freebie that I gave away. Okay, so, oh jeepers. I'm working on a Patreon chart. This was December tier 4, cozy and warm. And the reason I'm doing a Patreon one is because I really wanted to try out this linen. Let me get the name of the linen. Oh Lord have mercy. I got a hot mess going on here. Okay. So I got my linen from Sue Stokes, Floss Toss with Rachel and Sue. She is dyeing linen now, and it's something new that they're teaming up to do together. And I could not wait to start something on her linen. And it is glorious to stitch on. This is 40 count covered bridges. Here's my start. I have the border, at least I have the border done enough that I can, let me get a little closer. Can you see it? Jeez. There we go. So there's gonna be a house in the middle. There's a feather tree on one side. The other side has a snowman, and it will say warm and cozy. I love how tiny it is. I'm gonna make it into a little pillow. You know, finishing for me, like finishing on a book or in a frame or something like that, these smaller pieces, easy peasy lemon squeezy. But any kind of sewing that's involved, I don't know. I'm nervous to do it, but I'll make it happen. So I want to have this done because it's for winter. It'll be good for winter. Oh, I guess I should show you the picture of what it's going to look like when it's done. A nice little winter scene. And so thank you, Sue, for sending that linen. Her linen is amazing. I also joined their linen club, so I'm excited. I think they start shipping linen in January. I'm not sure exactly, but super cool. And like I said, her linen is awesome. Easy to stitch on. What the flip-flop is going on here? Why won't that go in there? Whatever. Okay, my next one. This pattern is not available yet. So starting January, my goal for 2022 is to come out with a pattern a month. The series is going to be called Faith in Stitches, and they're going to be different scriptures, short messages about hope, about peace. Because I just feel in these times that it will be helpful to me to hear these words, and hopefully to others as well. So it's called Faith in Stitches. That's going to be the series. They will be PDFs only in my Etsy shop, because we cannot manufacture and ship new releases every month. It's just too much work. But I want to do this so bad, so I decided that I would just offer them as PDFs. This is stitched on needle and flax linen 40 count Pickwick. And I wanted it to look, I want this to look very aged and very old. So first let me show you, oh, I don't have a picture of it. Nah, I don't have a picture of what it's gonna look like done, but I can tell you what the scripture is. It's Psalm 55 verse 22. Cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. I have this original painting hanging in my home. If I think of it, I will insert a picture here so you guys can see what the painting looks like, and basically that's what the stitched piece will look like. Well, anyway, I wanted it to be very antique-y looking and very old looking, so I chose this dark linen, and I love that. I love it. So it's greens, yellows, and what else? What other colors do I have? There's not a lot of color in it. Yeah, there's the yellow, there's the 2 shades of green, and then the flowers. Yeah, so the flowers I had picked out Indian Summer because I love the variegation in that. But I thought it would look too Christmassy. I feel like if I use Indian Summer with that green and that gold, it's going to look too Christmassy, and I don't want that. So I'm looking at these two and trying to decide which one to use. Probably, I can see that, what is this one? Crab cakes would definitely show up better. And the original painting that I did has more of a pink kind of look to it. I'm afraid that barn door will not show up good enough. So let me take this one out. Yeah, so here's barn door. I don't know, I like the color of barn door better, but I don't know that it will show up good enough. That way, having it a little bit more on the pinky side, I don't think it will look so Christmassy. This one definitely will make it not look Christmassy, and it will be kind of more springy. So I don't know, I'll probably stitch a little bit with both and see which one I like better. So that's what I have going on right now. I'm gonna go over haul real quick. So Tuesday, Kevin and I went antiquing just in the town north of us. We went to another place first. I was so disappointed. It's a huge place, and I used to find really good antiques there, but now it's turned into a flea market type thing. And I'm not giving the name of this place, obviously, because I don't want to give any bad juju to anybody. But I was just really disappointed. So I said, we're gonna go up to Mike's Antiques. I know that'll be good. So we did, and I found some things. Actually, if I was not recording and doing the Vlogmas, I would have bought more things. Go to, if you're interested, to see what all the coolness that we found at Mike's Antiques. Go to my Vlogmas day 9. No. Day 7. Yep, day 7 was Tuesday. But there were things in there, okay, there's 3 sewing machine guys. I'm so tempted to go back and get them. $8, $9, and $10. They're old black metal sewing machines. They're not Singer. They're not like a brand name that I recognize anyways. I don't know the value of them, but for $8, $9, and $10, who cares? And I know Kevin's like, what would you do with those? And I told him, see, oh, you can't see it, but let me just show you real quick. Along the top of my cupboards in my studio, I can set things. I have old tins up there. I have that really cool bee hive, I don't know. And then I've got that really cool birdhouse that I absolutely love, but that gray thing in front of it, that right there, that's hideous. That is my cell phone, my cell booster, cell signal booster or whatever. And so that's very important, and it had to be kind of centrally located. I just need to move that birdhouse over, but you know. Then over here, I've got a bunch of wool that is really dusty and I need to take care of. But see, I have longer burger baskets and all of these things displayed up here. And I thought, how cool would it be to have, like, sitting on top of that basket that has the teddy bear and the smaller basket, I could have a sewing machine sitting on top of that. It would be the coolest. Anyways, so I have plenty of places I could put it up high like that. And then I got this cabinet that has an old window on it and stuff. So anyway, I don't know. I figure if I don't go back soon, they're going to be gone, if they're even there now. Really. So that's my haul. No, I didn't show you my haul. I was just talking about, I'm okay. I'll be okay, really. 2 butter paddles. Love, love, love them. I don't love that they've got these little hooks on them, but I can take those off. Somebody obviously put them on there to hang them in their kitchen. But I use these for finishing punch needle. I don't think I've finished any cross stitch on them, but. And then I found this cool frame. There was another frame that I really wanted in that video, you'll see, but this is perfect. Grungy, perfectly grungy for, ooh, the painting I just did might fit in there. I wanted it for needlework finishing, but. And then this cute little pin cushion that is well loved and well used. Look at all the pins in that thing with the little strawberry on it. So cute. So that'll be on display down here in my studio. Not much, but that's my haul. I feel like I got more. I don't know what it would be. Okay, so I'm going to show you the paintings that I've been painting in Vlogmas. So if you're not familiar, the reason I'm doing it over at my other YouTube channel is because that's more about art. And I've showed a lot of my past artwork, Christmas artwork, and I'm also showing a speed painting video of me painting new Christmas artwork. So here's one. This was Vlogmas Day 4. So the speed paint, so I take about an hour to an hour and a half to paint these, and then I speed them up like 20 times. The speed painting video doesn't take that long to watch. God, I'm so wordy today. I'm going way into detail that I don't need to. This is Day 5 Vlogmas. Vlogmas Day 6. I absolutely love him. Dealer in good things. I love him. He's like a pull toy. He's standing on a... I love that he's got a little rocking horse. I would love an antique rocking horse. They're so expensive though. Then Wednesday was December 8th. This was Vlogmas Day 8. It was the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, so I dedicated that day all about Mary. Then Thursday, December 9th was Vlogmas 9, and I painted him. I love his little funny face. I just think he's so cute. He's so quirky. That's what I love about him. And then yesterday was the 10th, and I did not do Vlogmas. Today's painting that I just finished right before recording this Flosstube video. Finished him, and on his pocket it says, "Right Jolly Old Elf." And I love that he is not in the traditional red suit. I love the mustard suit. He's got a little house pull toy. I love that snowman with his little, I don't know what kind of hat you call those, but holding the December. I just love everything about this one. It's very prim looking. His Santa pack is like a dark brown with burgundy stars. He would be cute cross stitch. The other thing we're doing over there at Vlogmas is Kevin and I are opening gifts every day, so that's fun. Today we get to open 2 because we didn't do it yesterday. All right, now I have some amazing viewers that sent me some things that they finished, fully finished of mine. So I will share those with you now. Okay, this first one. I just put 2 and 2 together. Oh my gosh. So last Wednesday when Kristen and I did Witch Paint Wednesday, Redline Handcraft was on there. And I said, what is your real name? Because I'd rather call someone by their real name than when I'm talking to them, hey, Redline Handcraft, you know, how's it going? So I asked her what her name was, and I tried to remember those people's names. Well, she wrote her name, and it's U-R-T-E, and it has one of those little, I don't know, accent things over the E. So she was trying to explain by writing how to say her name, and Kristen and I kept trying to guess what her name was, and she's like, oh, you're really close, and then we'd say it again a different way, and she said, oh, that's really close. So her name is, I think it's Orte. Her name is Orte, Redline Handcraft, and she sent in Land That I Love. She said, I finally got back Land That I Love from the frame shop. I stitched it on Zweigart Linda, a light lime color, and I adapted it based on the history of Lithuania. I started it on July 6th, the day when our only king, oh God, I'm gonna butcher this too, Mindaugas, was crowned in 1253. I also changed the alphabet and the flag to Lithuanian. I added some coats of arms of the 2 historically important families, to one of which our king belonged. I left some motifs, even though they might scream USA, just to honor your work. I hope this inspires others to get this amazing chart, even if they are not American. Thank you for creating this lovely design. Oh, that is the nicest compliment. Thank you so much. I love it when people change it to work for them, and that is beautifully done. Next we have Deanna. Deanna sent me a picture of Newcastle bouquet all finished. She started it February 19th and finished stitching it on May 21st of the same year, 2021. She stitched it on 36 count weeks dye work straw linen, 2/2 with all the called for, except she changed out the white to 3865 because the called for did not show up on her fabric. She laced the piece herself. Wow, awesome. So thank you, Deanna Ellett, for sending that in. It's so beautiful. That is one of my favorite designs. And then Jerry Inglis, I know you guys have heard me talk about her. She is one of my model stitchers. She lives in Canada. She is amazing. She said, your design Pray was completed by my friend Sharon Tomlinson, who is one of the ladies in my Monday morning stitching group. As soon as she saw the design, she knew she had to stitch it for her niece, who believes strongly in the power of As soon as she saw the design, she knew she had to stitch it for her niece, who believes strongly in the power of prayer. She worked on it for over a year through many major challenges she faced in 2021. She recently got it back from the framer, and I've attached the photo. She will be giving it to her niece this Christmas. So isn't that amazing? So thank you, Jerry, for sending in your friend Sharon's finished piece of Pray. I love it so much. And God, to stitch something like that that has that many color changes and then to give it away, what an amazing gift. I'm sure her niece will really appreciate it. The next one is from Jan Holder. She finished Jolly Jolly Santa. She stitched that from the Celebrate book. She said she stitched it on 35 count Weeks Dye Works gingham linen. She made a few floss color changes but stayed in line with the called for. She also left out some of the straight border stitching, and it's not FFO'd, but she wanted to show us her finished stitched piece. So thank you so much, Jan Holder, for sending that in to us. I love it. And last but not least, Punch Needle. Kathy Morrow, thank you so much for sending in your candy cane. Actually, she didn't send it in. I happened to see it in a Punch Needle Guild Facebook group, and I asked her if I could share it, and she graciously said yes. But it's Candy Cane Snowman, and she finished it on that very cool grapevine wreath stocking. So thank you, Kathy, for letting me share that with my Flosstube friends. That's it. Thank you so much for sending that in. And if you have finished one of my designs, whether it's punch needle or cross stitch, and you would like me to feature it in my video, all you have to do is email me a picture of it and all the deets on how you finished it at teresakoget3@gmail.com. Thank you so much. All right, so the giveaway from last video, you had to use the word quote in your comment, and I asked you what movie do you quote the most. And the prize is, the giveaway, that doesn't sound right. The giveaway is a pattern of your choice. So I'm going to use the YouTube random comment picker, and I will insert the name of the winner here. Congratulations. So if you could please just email me your mailing address and let me know what pattern you want, I'll get that in the mail to you ASAP. This week's giveaway also will be a pattern of your choice. It can be punch needle, it can be cross stitch, it can be one of my samplers, whatever you want. And the question is going to be, what is your favorite Christmas song and who is it sung by? There's a lot of Christmas songs that are redone by artists, and I'm like, no. I have to listen to the old ones. Oh, I can't even think of their names now. Drawing a blank, but I love all the old, like, I mean the famous ones. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, White Christmas, Dashing Through the Snow. What is that one? I don't know. I love them all. So when I listen to Christmas music, I always put it on classical Christmas music, and it's all the oldies but goodies. I'm not a big fan of the new Christmas music. I'm an old prude. But anyway, so just tell me your favorite Christmas music and who sings it. I mean, or Christmas song, I'm sorry. And if you like the new ones, I mean, I'm not gonna judge you or nothing like that. I mean, we all have different tastes. That's what makes the world go round. So yeah, be you. And if you like something by oh god, there's that one by Ringo Starr. I can't or maybe it's the Beatles, I don't know. Maybe it's Paul McCartney. Can't deal with that song. Just being real. And then Mariah Carey, sorry, no, All I Want for Christmas Is You. I cannot stand that song. Can't stand it. But if you like it, I'm sorry if I offended you. I mean, don't be offended by that. That's silly because we all like different things. So, okay, I'm rambling. I'm gonna let you guys go. So my plans are just to basically keep stitching on what I have going now. Tomorrow, I think I should be able to get a lot of stitching done because we're gonna go to early mass, and then we've already done our grocery shopping and our Christmas shopping is done and the house is decorated. What else is there to do? Kevin and I will probably bake cookies or do something fun for Vlogmas. I'm not gonna come down and paint in the studio for Vlogmas tomorrow, so it'll just be something with Kevin and I. And I think that's it, guys. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing the past couple weeks, and that's it. So I'm signing off. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you get lots of stitching done. I hope that you're all caught up with all your Christmas, to-do list, and I hope you're finding lots of time to just relax and enjoy the season. And don't forget, create every day. Bye now.